Hey, it's Andy with IT Supplies. Since their first dye-sub printer 11 years ago, Epson has become the market leader selling more large format dye-sub printers than any other manufacturer in the world. This month, Epson has announced their second generation 76-inch industrial dye-sub printer. Today, we're going to tell you about the brand new Epson SureColor F11070. We'll talk about the new features, the speeds, and of course the costs. If you want to learn all about the most productive dye-sub printer Epson has ever made, stay tuned. The SureColor F11070 is Epson's second generation 76-inch industrial dye-sub printer. It replaces the F10070 after 3+ years on the market. If you cover the name badge, the F11070 looks visually identical to the F10070 because it pretty much is. But that doesn't mean there aren't several changes and improvements. Let's start with the ink set. There are now 4 ink sets to choose from on the F11070 platform. The standard F11070 features a 4-color CMYK ink set. This 4-color version of the printer is ideal for printing soft signage and fashion garments, as well as home textiles and furnishings. The F11070 also comes in a 6-inch ink version called the F11070H. There are 3 different ink configurations to choose from on this H platform. Customers can select a fluorescent ink set that adds fluorescent pink and fluorescent yellow to the CMYK ink set. The fluorescent ink solution is ideal for printing eye-catching fashion sportswear and high-visibility workwear garments. If you don't have a need for fluorescent inks, the F11070H can instead be configured with CMYK inks plus light cyan and light magenta channels. This ink set provides smoother gradations and reduced graininess, which allows you to expand your application range by printing a wider variety of signage, including exhibition banners, corporate graphics, and photographic display signage for retail environments. And finally, brand new to the F11070 is a vivid ink configuration featuring CMYK plus orange and violet inks. This extended gamut ink set is ideal for designs with challenging color palette, as well as sportswear and promotional products requiring color-critical corporate logos. These 4 ink sets allow Epson to offer solutions to every corner of the industrial dye-sub market. These inks come in large 10-liter boxes, with each color channel having 2 10-liter boxes. So for the CMYK version of the F11070, the printer would have 20 liters of each CMYK ink for a total of 80 liters on board. For the F11070H models with 6 colors, the printer would have a whopping 120 liters of ink on board. The nice thing about this dual box setup is that when the one box is ready to be replaced, the printer will switch to the other box, allowing the operator to hot swap the empty ink while the printer continues printing. MSRP ink pricing is $52 per liter, with the specialty fluorescent and extended gamut inks list priced at $79 per liter. The Epson F11070 will feature the same huge 4.7-inch print heads found in the previous generation. These print heads use variable drop sizes to achieve amazing Epson quality on hard substrates and on textiles. Epson's print heads are the driving force behind their success, and these print heads have nozzle verification technology and built-in redundancy to eliminate banding from job nozzles. My favorite part about the F11070 print heads is that they're user replaceable. While you shouldn't need to replace them for years at a time, when a head does need to be replaced, it will not require a service call. Customers will be able to quickly install a print head from their own inventory and be back up and running that same day. This is a huge benefit for high production environments where turnaround times are critical. The standard 4-color CMYK F11070 will come with 4 print heads, featuring 3,200 nozzles in each head. When you opt for the 11070H with 6 channels, Epson adds 2 additional print heads for a total of 6 heads. It's important to highlight that the H models add 2 additional print heads, so you aren't sacrificing speed to add those additional inks. For all intents and purposes, the F11070 and the F11070H are the same speeds. Lower pass, higher speed modes, which are commonly used for fashion and signage applications, can be produced at over 2,600 square feet per hour, while higher saturation, higher pass modes used to produce sports apparel are able to be printed at speeds up to 1,600 square feet per hour. So now let's talk about the #1 new feature of the Epson F11070. With print speeds this fast, one of the biggest complaints that Epson received about the previous generation was that the printer printed too fast, and operators couldn't keep up with loading rolls of paper to feed the printer. This was exacerbated by a roll media capacity that was limited to 9.8 inches in diameter and 132 pounds of weight. This roll size and weight limit meant that at its fastest print modes, operators would have to change the paper every hour or two. For many large sublimation shops, this was a complete non-starter, as it would slow down their production times and increase the cost of their paper. Epson heard this complaint loud and clear, and now the F11070 has the ability to support these highest volume customers with an optional large roll media unwinder. The unwinder allows paper up to 19.7 inches in diameter and 661 pounds. This is nearly 5 times longer than the rolls that you could print on the previous F10070. If you're using a 4mm paper, the F11070 would support 75-inch wide rolls that are over 6,000 feet long. With this major improvement, the SureColor F11070 is not only built for speed, but also built for industrial around-the-clock productivity. To support this increased productivity, the F11070 will feature a multi-core processor that handles much of the workload typically managed by a RIP. Epson has also run fiber optic cable to the printhead to provide light-speed data transfer to the head. To address the challenges of sublimation printing with heavy ink loads on lightweight paper, the F11070 includes a compact integrated drying unit. This unit uses hot air and a backside media contact heater to efficiently dry even the heaviest ink loads, preventing ink bleeding and transfer issues before the paper reaches the take-up system. Finally, Epson has focused on minimizing printer downtime by automating maintenance and protecting against dust and fibers, which are so detrimental to printheads. They designed an active air filtration system to push out contaminants, added a media cleaning system, and included an automatic fabric wiping system to maintain a debris-free printhead zone. These advancements ensure reliability in harsh factory environments, reducing maintenance to just 5 minutes per month. So now let's talk about costs. The F11070 4-color printer starts at $96,995 before promos. The F11070H 6-color printer starts at $111,995 before promos. At these prices, you get the standard configuration that supports a 9.8-inch diameter roll with a max weight of 132 pounds. For an additional $15,000, customers are able to upgrade either the 4-color or the 6-color printers into a package that includes the large roll unwinder unit that supports these mini jumbo rolls of media. The second generation F11070 brings a better and more productive 76-inch industrial printer to the market. The new support for mini jumbo rolls is just one more reason we love the F11070 for high-volume sublimation shops. With print speeds up to 2,700 square feet per hour, a rugged build quality suited for the harshest environments, very little user maintenance, and Epson's renowned image quality, we don't think there is a better option in the market. If we can help you answer any questions, we'd love to hear from you. We'd love to set up a demo to show you the F11070 in action. You can find us at itsupplies.com. If you found this video helpful, please give us a like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks.